DeleteLawZ DeCastro shows hurricane receipts. Fans of DeleteLawZ Jose, Chille, DeCastro got what they wanted to see Friday night as he devoted the first hour of his 2-hour live stream to showing what he claimed to be receipts from his hurricane fundraiser Monday night, while others questioned DeCastro's involvement and evidence. DeCastro started the hour with a graphic of what he said were donations from his Cash App and PayPal accounts, which consisted of a collage of names taken from his payment apps along with amounts of donations. Some said hurricane or hurricane-related notes with them, and they all appeared to be from Monday night. His detractors were quick to criticize his efforts, as the YouTuber could have just used his PC to provide a clear listing of all the donations from his actual pay sites, which would have cleared up any questions lingering from the donations, but did not do so. The screen was labeled that the amount listed was approximately $667, when it was in fact $687.88, with at least one of the donations completely obscured. He then showed what he said to be a screen capture from Zelle, which showed he took in $390 in donations, and another screenshot he announced as a partial list of super chats from Monday night, which he claimed totaled $277.92. Please note that Playboard shows DeCastro taking in $391 in super chats Monday night, which would account for the donations DeCastro said were missing from his YouTube tally. He showed a partial text message from Alan Hubbs, who put the campaign together, that he spent $1,259.60, then another indicating that he sent Hubbs $1,360 on Zelle. Hubbs would later show receipts from Walmart for $540.98 and $533.75, with the rest of the funds raised supposedly going to fuel and food costs along the way to North Carolina and back. DeCastro played a video from Hubbs that showed a still frame picture of a bed of a truck fully loaded with what looked like supplies, along with a sign indicated that it was from DeleteLawZ, misspelling DeleteLawZ with an S. He later played video from Hubbs that showed storm damage and footage of a pastor apparently thanking Hubbs for a donation. No video was played of Hubbs distributing the food to the people he claimed to distribute it to, as DeCastro called the very idea of filming someone receiving the aid as cringe. Despite DeCastro's own previous history of showing himself handing out 5A cop cards and trifolds for promotional use to strangers, he said that he hated the practice as filming strangers receiving things was tacky. In a strange interlude, DeCastro interjected that the World Trade Center attack happened on his 27th birthday, and he and some friends had decided that they would load up a truck and drive to New York to help rescue efforts. He wrote to someone in charge of rescue operations, who told him not to come, as they would only be in the way, and after a lot of banter, DeCastro decided not to go. He thanked the men in hindsight, as he announced that all of the first responders who worked at Ground Zero got cancer and other illnesses and are dead. Hubbs, without the involvement of DeCastro, stated that he managed to distribute his goods, mostly water, salt, bananas, packages of fresh chicken, painkillers, oranges, and allergy medicine, to those he says needed it. DeCastro praised him for bypassing the Red Cross, who could theoretically use the money to get better deals on food through existing connections, as he did not believe in the bureaucracy of the Red Cross, and that the Red Cross had not set up yet in the area of the hurricane. The second hour of DeCastro's Friday broadcast went from showing sketchy receipts to playing his normal anti-police videos. He offered his thoughts and prayers to YouTuber The Angry Vet, who apparently is facing jail time next week, and promised that his new Team DLZ website would be up and running tomorrow. DeCastro said he didn't like the way he had the lighting set up in his new studio, which made him appear to be his actual age with near white hair, and that he needed to slow down because he was burning himself out too quickly. The YouTuber reminded his fans that he was not doing so well financially at this time, and that he'd only be able to send fans who wanted free merchandise digital copies of his materials, as he implied that he could no longer afford shipping on free merchandise. DeCastro is expected to live stream again later today.